based on today's price action, let's see the important levels and let's see whether we can expect a gap down or the trend reverses from bullish to bearish. Let's see all those in details and let's mark the important levels. Today there is a gap up and then sell off after a recovery. It consolidated in a range and there's a breakdown. After breakdown, there is a sharp fall. Today, Nifty closed lower from last couple of days. Previous session also, it closed green or it closed above the previous closings level. And today, it almost closed around 20 points, in the range of 20 points when compared to previous day's levels. Okay, I have marked all the important levels and let's unhide these drawings. Okay, these are the levels and I'm going to remove few of these unimportant levels. This level is not important. I'm going to remove this level and I'm going to mark level here. If it opens inside this range, then we'll readjust this level to here. This level is not required. I'm going to remove this level. These are the levels that we need. And one more level is this level. If it opens inside this range, these are the two levels that are needed. If it opens inside this range, if Nifty opens inside this range, this level and this level are important. But what I'm expecting is I'm going to reveal that whether I'm expecting a flat opening or a gap up opening or a gap down opening. And I'll tell you important points and we'll see higher time frame analysis after creating our plan. If tomorrow Nifty opens inside this range, wait for a breakout on this side or on this side. Whichever side it breaks, if it breaks on this side, this should be your first target. This should be your second target, around 26040. Or if it's not able to break this level, and after breaking this level, if it closes below this level, exit around this level, around closing below this level, you should book your profit. And if it breaks on this downside, after breaking this level, you can consider this as first target. And you can consider this as a second target, around 25,730 to 740 level. This is, and if there is any gap up above this level, wait for a pullback towards this level, and in that pullback, take the position. This should be your first target, and this should be your second target. Same target level that I'm giving, 26040. That is the second target. And if there is going to be any gap down opening below this level, wait for a pullback, or you can enter the trade in a breakout for this target as a first target. You can take the trade. And if it opens a gap down below this level, you can take the trade in the breakout and your target should be 100 points from your entry point. It is going to achieve 100 points easily. And based on today's price action, the trend is going to reverse from this point. As of today's price action, the trend is reversed. There is a sharp selling and we'll see all the important details when we see higher time frame analysis. Let's go to daily time frame and we'll see there is a rejection from this point. And if we draw a trend line connecting these 2 points, it is rejecting. And this is a rejection candle. Tomorrow is important how the weekly candle is going to close. If it closes as a rejection, we can see 50% retracement from this entire move. Easily, we can see a 50% retracement. Let's see weekly time frame and let's hide these drawings and let's go to weekly time frame. Tomorrow's candle formation is very much important, and whether it is going to close higher or whether it is going to close lower or it is going to close around at the same level by forming this type of candle, whether it is going to close as a green candle or a red candle, we should see what is going to happen. And next week, if it's going to break this low, which is going to be an important sign that it is going to reverse, you should keep that in mind. And these are my plans for tomorrow, and I am expecting a gap down tomorrow based on today's price action. It may be a big gap down or a small gap down. I am expecting a big gap down because this is not a good sign. After this move, this is not a good sign. This candle is not a good sign. This is a bearish sign. If this low breaks, today's low breaks, we can see further move or even this gap fill trade. That's why you can aim easily 100 points. That is my logic behind this 100 points trade if it opens a gap down below the levels I have specified. That's my plan for tomorrow's trading session. If you want to see this kind of videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in next video.